Well, YouTube and Facebook, welcome to another episode of the Ultimate Wellness School Transformation Tuesday. I'm trying to do something different today. Let me see. Got a little technical difficulties. Give me just a moment, please. So anyway, while I'm waiting for this to work, tonight I'm going to open up, give a little information about the new streaming service that I've been telling you about, and God say the same. I will be able to have you all log in and see what it looks like so you can give me your feedback because the plan is starting next week on Tuesday. I'll be doing my live programs directly through blackstream.live, and I'll have the owners come and do a little explanation of their company and the history of their company, and I think you all will see in that presentation why I wanted to support them, excuse me, and why I wanted to do it in that manner. So if you all don't mind, give me just a few minutes. I have to try to get this other one started. But I'm trying not trying, I'm going to be going through a black owned streaming company. There will be no censorship, there'll be no editing. So I'll be able to come and do my programs and won't have to worry about some things that I've been going through on other sites, right? And the thing that's wonderful about having your own is that since I have been planning to do this, the owners have done things to like greatly accommodate me, right? Making things personal for me, taking my ideas and incorporating it into what they are doing for me, which has never happened on any of these other places that I typically am on, right? And so I know many of you who are regular supporters, you've heard me say, and you know that I'm a member of the Nation of Islam, and you've heard me say things about separation, right? If we continue to protest and we continue to beg somebody who has notoriously not given us any love, that's not necessarily something that I personally want to be involved with. I want to deal with the hard work of producing my own, which doesn't mean by myself, but it does mean with people that look and think like me, right? And so one of the things that I don't like to do is to beg people to cry and complain to people who don't have my best interests at heart. And I'm saying that very specifically because, as I said, this family has treated me just like that. There we go. So we're live on all platforms now. Thank you all for your patience. So I'm live on blackstream.live. I'm going to give you all the information so that you can get on there, please. And then whatever mistakes I make, because this is new, right? And sometimes when you get to a new, when you start something new, there can be growing pains. There can be, things that aren't as smooth as they were before because you're getting to know and learn a whole new process. And so that is what is going on. And I just finished getting some information on what all the things do, but there's just so much going on that sometimes my technical skills lag behind, and my understanding sometimes is that way as well. So I'm going to give you all the links in just a moment. And then I would like for you all to, if you can, join Blackstream.live. Take a look at it on your cell phone, on your laptop, whatever you choose, and let's see how it works so that you all will have an opportunity to see what the new site looks like, see how beautiful it is, see how we can grow something and have the type of support and do the type of things that we know we're capable of doing, right? So let me go ahead and start correctly. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, I bear witness that there is no God but Allah, and I bear witness that Muhammad is his messenger. I also bear witness that that God who I am talking about came in the person of Master Father Muhammad, and he taught one from among us, that being that man and that book, How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, right? For those of you on YouTube and Facebook, it's that book. See it? How to Eat to Live, okay? But that man changed everything about how I view the human body, how I have and own my thought process of how to help people who trust me. And so that man revolutionized the way that I interact with people who trust me with their health or healing journey. And of course, neither of them left us alone. They left us in a time where we had a serious need. They left us in a time where it's a very dark, difficult time. As many of you have had your own experiences through this pandemic where you've lost loved ones and you've maybe lost a job, or you maybe have not had the typical support mechanism because of fear or infection, whatever the case may be. It has been a difficult time in 2020 and so far in 2021. But we haven't been left alone. We've been left with somebody that has given us great guidance, has been a friend, as always, for 60 plus years. And that person is none other than the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, and their names I greet you in the words of peace of Assalamu alaikum. If there's anybody that is hearing that type of intro for the first time, it is because I am trying to give credit to those that are greater than I for where I am and what information I am giving you, as well as I am asking the Creator to guide my words and guide my thoughts so that I may be, for at least during this program, ego-free and arrogance-free, so that I may be a vessel for you. And so I pray that you all have a wonderful evening with me, because I want to first, again, talk about Blackstream.live, and then I want to have a small discussion about the adverse event of these vaccines, specifically the myocarditis, because I have had quite a few people asking me about what is this heart thing that the young people are going through, and even many adults are going through it as well. And I was having a conversation with my brother, my biological brother, who had COVID in January of this year. He was in the hospital for 9 days. And I was talking to him the other day about his recovery. And we are this many months in the rest of the year since he was infected, and he's still recovering. He's still having some issues. He still feels like he's having some heart issues. And so, of course, I believe my answer to him was adequate, but it sparked me to go and just do my research and make sure that I was adequately educated on the things that I feel that I know. Sometimes you go back and you just review things that you have been knowing for a while, right? And so I want to discuss that this evening, because I think it's very important. As you all saw the little flyer that I used on today's advertisement, it is the picture of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan and the word criterion. Well, that is the lecture that he gave last year on July 4th. And that is, I think, a monumental lecture. And if you go back and you listen to it now, which in a few days is going to be a year anniversary, you will literally listen to a man that sounds like he went through this and did the lecture versus did the lecture and then we went through this. And so I'm suggesting that everybody go to NOI.org and listen to the criterion, because it definitely is giving us a warning on what we are going through and what this vaccine represents. And then there also is going to be a replay and a live, like, chat tweet interaction on this coming up Sunday, July 4th. And for all of you that are interested, please visit my The Ultimate Wellness Group page on Facebook, because I'm going to put in the link so that you can join that if you choose to. And that will be on Brother Abdul Qiyam's new page, right? He has been posting the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan's videos on every platform that he's on for years. And he keeps getting his pages interfered with, as I have. But he did a beautiful God-minded thing and went and produced his own ability to share videos without having to go through these people that have the ability to censor and edit you. So very powerful move that my brother Abdul Qiyam made. And I'm going to post his information because I think we need to support him as well. And again, this is the separation before the physical separation. We can't separate with these people that treat us like garbage for generations and talk about this separation and then just walk right into it. No, we have to think about it, plan it, work on things, and then we go into the actual physical separation. And for those of you who know about what the Honorable Elijah Muhammad mentioned about our separation, he said that this government is responsible to give us aid and to give us the finances and other things that we need in order to separate for 20 to 25 years. And a lot of people think that that sounds kind of crazy, but I would ask anybody listening, if we were to walk away and separate as a Black people, independent Black people tomorrow, what will we do about trash? What will we do about water? What will we do about food? What will we do about clothing? What will we do about shelter? What will we do? The list goes on and on and on and on and on. So people that have been broken in the way that we have been broken, it's a different reality than these other nationalities and races of people that haven't been broken like us. And we watch them build off of our backs, because in Houston, where I lived for many, many, many years, it was the Koreans in the nail shops and the Chinese with the food stores and the Arabs and the so-called Middle Easterns, a lot of these different people from these different countries, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and many, I mean, you all know all these places and the things that happen in our community. To me, the move that I'm making to go to Blackstream.live is in line with that. It's in line with stopping supporting people that have no respect and no concern for our community. And it has to start somewhere. And I like to be a person of my word and not just a talker. And so this is the reason why I'm going through that. So on that note, if you all don't mind, I'd like you to go to Blackstream.live. Try it right now if you don't mind. I'm going to make sure I get it absolutely correct. It is Blackstream.live. So you put in your search engine, HTTPS, right? And then you put semicolon / Blackstream.live / capital TUWG. Okay. I would like to have you all, if you don't mind, go there and let me know what you think. Let me know what you see, okay? Because once you go there, you should see a couple of icons on your left-hand side, okay? And there'll be one that looks like a world, one looks like a cell phone, one looks like a computer, one looks like a chat, and then one looks like a download button, okay? So when you get there, please go there, blackstream.live. Um, / TUWG, capital TUWG. And if you're there, please give me a comment and let me know what you think. And then the other thing that I'd like for you to do, if you don't mind, is to once you get there, in the little section that says the little section that's a little chat box, I would like for you to download the app Telegram, because when I'm doing my lives through Blackstream Live, that's where we're going to have our chat. So when you guys want to ask me questions, make comments, interact with me, it's going to be through Telegram, right? So instead of the comments like in what we typically do, it will be in the Telegram app, and then we'll have a specific group that we'll go to, and that's where we'll do our live chatting during the show, okay? So I'm pulling up the comments now for those of you on YouTube and Facebook to see if anybody has gone and see what you think so far. And for those on Blackstream Live that are looking, give me a little patience, give me a few minutes, and I'm going to come right back to you, okay? Computer moving kind of slow. So I'm praying that some of you have checked it out and you're leaving me a comment. I'm still coming up, so be patient, please, brothers and sisters. Give me a few minutes. I'm trying to get this together. So if you are on Blackstream.live and you are seeing the live, please let me know that you are there. And if you're not, if you're having any problems, let me know. Maybe I can help guide you through. But if not, this is the first time that I'll be doing it directly from my computer and my whole setup. So if we have things a little not perfect today, definitely be working on getting it right tomorrow. I mean, next week. Okay. So let me know, please, if you've tried it. I'm about to come back in right now. Give me just a second. Brothers and sisters, I apologize. I'm trying to get these technical difficulties together. No, for those who are still listening, still here, and can hear me, there's an interesting article that I had sent to me this week about um, this school, and I think it was in New York, where these children were given pamphlets for Planned Parenthood, and it was talking about um, 11 to 17-year-old children being able to have sex with each other, and they could get condoms, and that they could get abortions without their parents' consent. We're in a very precarious time now with our children, and I just wanted to mention that because we have to be very careful what our children are being exposed to. Like, um, I didn't watch the BET Awards, but I was told that there was a performance by Lil Nas X, and I don't know anything about it. I didn't watch it. I wasn't interested in watching it, but I probably am going to go watch it just so I can see what young people are being exposed to as a conversation piece. But I'm mentioning that because I think this is in alignment with everything else that I'm talking about, in that if we get to a point where we're just sick and tired, like Fannie Lou Hamer said, it's time to do something different. It's time to produce something different. And this site that I am going to start streaming to and through is that type of place. The owners of it don't want the garbage, and so it's going to be a quality place. It's going to be a place where you can come, and if you agree and you become a part of it, then then you won't have to worry about these type of things happening, where you have to worry about what your children are watching and what your children are exposed to, and whether or not your children can watch things while you're not there, and all these type of things, right? So that's just another point that I want to say about this Blackstream site, is that it is giving us an opportunity to have more control of what we do, but also more control of what we don't have to worry about when it comes to our children and other things that we care and are concerned about, right? Because it's it's a sad reality when you have to do that, right? When you have to be concerned about sending your children to school, so-called school, and somebody is giving your child that type of information. That's not a a good place to be, right? I'm going to change this on YouTube and Facebook to my other one, so give me just a second.